Hello guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, we'll be talking about Alley of Blood, the gameplay tips, guides, and basically the builds that I'm using, and also the legendary gems that I think is good for this uh, game mode. So right when we start, we are required to choose specialist skills. We are given a choice of 8 skills that we can choose, and there are 4 types: support, focus, siege, and skirmish. And in each type you cannot have a particular skill more than 2 in a team. So among these 8 skills, I think the better ones that I found was the Guardian's Call. I think this is very important, and each team should have this, at least one if not two. And Hexstone and Blessing of Momentum. I usually use these 3 and I found it very useful. Of course you can try others also, and depends on your gameplay. When the game starts, you can see there are this is a team of between 4 versus 4, and in Shadow Wars this is 8 versus 8. So basically there are 3 structures in the enemy team which you have to destroy, and you have 3 structures in your own team which you have to defend. So in this particular match I am using this build. I am using 6 piece of Banquet of Ice set, and please note that you do not get to your normal gems are all removed in this free to play event, so it does not matter if it is a 2 socket or 3 socket or whatever. Just use any piece of gems you get. So I'm using 6 piece of Banquet of Ice. For my skills, I'm using Wraith form, the Fear Wraith. I'm using Bone Armor, the one which gives you 5 charges of damage immunity. I'm using Bone Spikes, which causes enemy to bleed, as well as it knocks the enemy. And also I'm using the Command Golem, the Fire Golem. So right at the start, when the game commences, the enemy is going to jump at you, so this is a good time to use any type of shield or immunity or iframes, whatever you have, because they are going to come with everything. So once the 2 guardians come to the center, they are going to fight each other. Here I want to show you the extra guardian that the enemies had spawned here. You can see that we have only 1 guardian and they have 2 extra, 1 extra thanks to the skill. And that extra, because of that extra guardian, our guardian fell off pretty quickly, and they both of the guardians have a lot of health. So that's why I was saying that this guardian skill is very important. If you die in this game mode, the cooldown for resurrection is pretty long, and hence it is this getting kills on your enemy can be a very deciding factor. And obviously surviving is also important for the same reasons, because the cooldown is pretty long. So once the guardians fighting, your basically your objective is to destroy the enemy guardian, so that your guardian does not fall off. You can do that by using crowd control skills on your enemy, so that they do not attack your guardian. Basically the main focus in the match will be to stop the enemy player from attacking your guardian, and also to attack the enemy guardian. So once the enemy guardians fall off, your guardian is going to walk towards the structure, and the enemy is trying to hit our guardian. That is the time when you want to again crowd control the enemy and basically CC the enemy, so that they do not attack your guardian. So having some crowd control skills is very important in this mode, because you need to constantly stop the enemy attack and basically help your guardian, as well as since the area is pretty small, CC skills is going to provide a lot of value here. Teamwork is very important here, because you need to make sure that your entire team works with the guardian, and that the guardian is, when the guardian is attacking the tower, you are also attacking it. So here you can see that I'm about to die, and I am just saved by a crusader's banner, I mean the bubble, right? So teamwork, that is what I was saying, that he saved my death basically, which saved a lot of downtime on my side, from my side. Here you will see at the center there is some health pods, so I'm going to pause the video here. It is very important that this is a very competitive spot, and whenever you get a chance, you should just break this health pod and take these health globes, so that the opponent does not get it. This way, by supporting the guardians and supporting our team, you can just destroy the first. We just destroyed our first tower. And as you can see that I'm basically doing a support role, being a range class. I'm using a support build here. but still I'm able to get a lot of kills, and that is due to my DOT damage, basically damage over time. You see, I'm already at 7 skill streak, and most of my damage has come from the bleed effect from the bone spikes, right? In this mode you do not get a lot of chance of healing and bandaging yourself because the cooldown is pretty high. Hence I think the damage over time skills are very important in this mode. I'm getting a lot of kills from just using the damage over time of bleed from my skill. I'm not even using everlasting torment or sleeping bile. If I had those gems I would have gotten even more kills just by using damage over time skills. So moving together with this, with your team and with the idol, is going to be crucial, because the team can help you get some damage immunity and shields and stuff like that, and you can also help the team, and also you can protect the idol and also get kills. So it is a lot of coordination is required in this game mode, and a lot of attention has to be paid where the team is, where's the idol, and you have to play your cooldowns very carefully. Every class has something which can bring some a lot of value in this game mode, I believe, be it any class. And some have iframes, some have shields. So I think if you like, the range can basically stay behind to get kills. The melee can go in front line and basically do CC. Blood Knights are also very good here, like in any other game mode, as you know. So when the idol reaches the structures, you can just make sure that no one enemy is there around to kill your idol. The Blood Knights have the iframes, the bat and sanguinate, so they can use the extra guardian and able to push them because they have the iframes, so they can move with the guardian very easily. And so like this only, we just moved ahead and we just destroyed the final heart. So at the end you can see here that this in this team particularly, every person played a very specific role. Like the Crusader has the most assist. He was basically saving us all the time with bubble and also using the banner. The range class has the most kills, which you would expect from a range class. I was basically playing a support build in this particular match, and I think this build really works well. I actually use this build, same build, for Shadow Wars as well, because especially being a low resonance, I think a support class in Shadow War can be very helpful. Basically, if you can make your team survive more. Here is a preview from our Shadow Wars, and it was pretty competitive Shadow War, because, and plus in Shadow War you have 8 players, so you need to keep a constant look at the map, where is the enemy, where is the idol and everything, and try not to die. Basically, if the major thing that I want to stress upon in this mode is basically die less. As you can see, we have a whale. This was a pretty tough match, and we had one whale in our team, and all of us were like 2000 resonance and below. But that one whale helped us actually carry the entire team, and we were able to win the match just by timeout. Because if the time is out and you have more structures than your enemy, then you are going to win. So that's all for this video. Consider subscribing if you like the content of the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.